Hello, and we are back again. It's Dad and Lad. This one will be our first proper full video, a bit more depth than last night. So we're going to kick off with last night's Championship playoff final, which me and Jacob both made predictions for. Both went for Brentford and proved wrong. The joy of the beautiful game. So Jacob, you're going to start off with your opinions on the game. How did you think it went last night?
Well, I think Fulham played very well. Towards the end, I think Brentford did have a little bit of the ball, but overall Fulham played well. They dominated the extra time, obviously scored both of their goals there, with a beautiful kick from Brian and a lovely goal from Brian as well. Nice simple tapping.
Yeah, so I agree with all of that, and I thought my main standout points for the game has to come down to Fulham's experience and being in that occasion and having that big day. Obviously they experienced it against Villa and come out on top on that day, and they've done it again. I thought the occasion got to Brentford a little bit. They weren't able to play the open and expansive and exciting brand of football that we spoke about just yesterday. Do you agree with that, Jacob?
Yeah, I feel like the pressure got to them because they've not been in that position for so long. And
yeah, I do think it was a case of the occasion. But we have to take our hats off to Scott Parker at Fulham. I think he's done an amazing job.
Yeah.
Gone about his business quite quietly, really. Not really been spoke about during the league. And then when it mattered, they've come out on top. And have you got anything else to say on the playoff final last night?
Well, I think Fulham did deserve it with the football they played. Brentford did play well, but unfortunately it just gets to when you're in that position.
Yeah, sure. So, moving on now. We're going to move on to the Europa League. Obviously, we're going to keep all our European football, whilst there's no Premier League and English football at the moment, based on the British clubs. And we've picked out our main game as Wolves Olympiacos, which is tomorrow. And picked out that just purely because of the tightness in the tie, with it being 1-1 from the first leg in Greece. So Jacob has picked out a player. Who would you pick out as a key player for this game?
Well, I'll pick out Ruben Neves because we know that he's played every game for Wolves in the Premier League with a total of 38 appearances, and he's nipped in with 2 goals and 2 assists. So.
Great knowledge there, mate. Great knowledge. Even surprised your dad a little bit there. Yeah, well, I'm going to pick Raul Jimenez, who's had an absolute fantastic season. And my worry is to see his attitude, really, see how he is on the pitch. Having been a Villa fan and being in that position of playing European football before, do the big guns in your team get their head turned by bigger clubs when they're having good seasons? And I do think Raul Jimenez is up there. I think there will be a lot of big clubs this summer that are going to be sniffing around him, and I'd like to be very keenly interested to see he's fully focused on Wolves and the job in hand, or whether his eyes are elsewhere. So that's a big thing for me in that game. And we are hoping that all 3 British clubs can progress to the next round. Taking a look on the other 2 games briefly, what do you think to the Man United versus Lask fixture?
Well, we know they've got a 5-0 lead in Manchester United, and I feel like with the quality team they've got, they could do it again tonight because their team is just all round good.
I think we'll see a very much changed side from Oli tonight. I think there'll be a lot of changes in there. But again, I've got full faith. Obviously, Man U aren't going to throw that sort of lead away. And then we've also got the Rangers game, who disappointingly got beaten well and truly at home by Leverkusen 3-1. Do you see a realistic opportunity for Rangers to turn this tie over away in Leverkusen?
Well, Leverkusen are just a great team. They were close to pushing for all sorts in the German league, and
they did get to the cup final, didn't they? They were beaten by Bayern Munich in the final.
But as we know, Bayern Munich are a great team anyway, so they will all be able to beat them in that occasion. But Rangers could probably get a goal, but I think it will stay 3-1.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not a bad one either. So yeah, that's just a little brief video breaking us in. Jacob's showing us some of his great knowledge of the game at just 10 years of age. And just got more to come. We'll have some more reviews after these fixtures have been played, and then in the next video we're going to look at some summer transfer gossip, which gets everybody reading, everybody interested. So we're going to talk about who we think might go where, and who are the possibilities for the top clubs and at the bottom of the Premier League as well, and their budgets and where to go next really. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and it's a goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Cheers, thank you.